This little flap right here, it's so crazy, guy. I want to keep it up, but it keeps falling back down again. I don't even know why she put this on. Oh, I didn't see you guys there. Hey, I really miss you guys. I just love seeing your smiling faces. Even Charlotte, our new secretary, who's here to keep the peace. And truth be told, I think we're past due time to have a little heart to heart, a little rap session. I don't know. Tell me something. Maybe I'm dumb. Am I dumb to you? We are a different freaking breed. While we shine with the golden light of Providence, you have been helping the freaking mud people. Now, what would you do in a situation like this if it were me? Wait a second. Where the heck is A-Train? Oh, freaking black. Even with super speed, there's still... Oh! What the...
I can't stop. Can't stop. Can't
Oh,
stop.
God.
Was there somebody sitting here?
God.
What I missed?
Oh. I tell you what you didn't miss. You didn't miss Charlotte, the brand new secretary. Oh my God. It's everywhere. It's in my mouth.
Woo! A-Train's coming.
A-Train, that's the third one this week. Oh.
I don't know what to say. My spirit's just flowing straight through my body.
Well, you know what, A-Train? That's okay, buddy. Because let me tell you something. You're the real hero.
Woo! A-Train's coming.
Saturday morning.
And all right. This is the Color Commentary Crew where we give you views from a different side. Today we'll be reviewing the show The Boys because obviously I'm dressed exactly like Highlander, as Chuck said, the man, the myth, the murderer. Can't wait to get into this with our non-spoiler and then spoiler review. Of course, The Boys, for those that don't know, is a TV show which is kind of a different take on superheroes. I'm Rashad Waters, owner and founder of Block Band Music and Publishing, a company that gives you music and instruments from marching bands across the nation. Joining me today is my compadre with a 59% approval rating among Caucasians, Mr. Chuck Taylor. What's happening, sir?
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Yes, I am Chuck Taylor here with KFH Party Easy. I'm looking. You guys can guess who this guy is. Maybe, maybe not. Shades. I think I did an all right job. But I'm not gonna be splattering through anybody tonight. I did it last night, when we did our skit. But yeah, I'm ready to get in this show. I'm ready to talk about this. I've been egging this dude on for like a couple weeks now. I was like, you need to watch this show. We need to do a review on Boys. Everybody wants to talk about Boys. I love this. This show is awesome. So I'm ready to get into it.
I sacrificed my entire last Sunday, the entire day. I had things to do. I just didn't do anything but sit on my bed and watch episode after episode of this show. All right, so let's talk about it. So, Chuck, why don't you go ahead and give us your non-spoiler review on The Boys?
Well, A-Train is in the building. But yeah, non-spoiler review is definitely a different take on superhero movies. It's a fresh take, something you haven't seen before. It's very graphic, very adult rated. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I thought it was a masterpiece of a show. I definitely can't wait till the next season. I'd never known anything about The Boys, never heard of it before. I didn't know it was a comic book. Now I do know it is a comic book. It's a very graphic comic book, but yeah, I enjoyed the whole thing from top to bottom, from the beginning, middle, and end. Everything that I saw looked really good. All the outfits, the actors did a great job. The plot, some of the hidden gems, the changes from certain character arcs that you kind of find out later in the show, and makes you like, oh, Chuck, wow, I didn't see that coming, type of thing. Definitely makes a good mixture on what makes a good TV show, or I guess I guess it's a TV show. What do we call shows these days? They don't not on TV, but
Yeah, it's a TV
a
show.
prime
It's on the
show.
TV. It's a show.
It's not. I mean, it's on TV, but movies are on TV. But we don't really watch TV more. We
But
all
it's
watch
not a
apps.
movie. It's a TV show.
Huh?
It's a TV
Just
show.
TV show. Okay, I won't get
Keep
into
it simple.
Keep it simple. All right. A very good TV show. Very good show. Definitely can't wait to check out the next season though. What about you?
All right. So with me, I feel like I kind of fell victim to maybe this show being overhyped a little bit. Because everybody else talking, oh, you watching The Boys? Oh, it's so great, blah, 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 blah. So, I came in after Charles forced me to watch it, with some pretty high expectations. And I'll say initially for me, I kind of went back and forth. It wasn't overwhelming, like great to me. Like I kind of went back and forth between I really like this and this is okay. It wasn't any point where I didn't like it, but it was kind of okay at points. But I think once I watched everything, the scales definitely tipped towards. This is a pretty good show, particularly when you get to the end. I did not see that ending coming, like at all. Yeah. And I'm pretty good at predicting endings. I'm like, oh, okay, it's like that. So. I'm excited, and also I saw another character I'm excited to see in the second season in that last episode. I don't know if you are a big Breaking Bad fan at all, Chuck, but yes, sir. Got some more Breaking Bad.
I haven't had time to watch it, but I know a lot of people love it. I'm
it's a pretty good character. Pretty good character in that show, and he's going to show up in the second season apparently. So. I would say watch it, take your time. I would say a lot of people are binging it. I would say, I don't know, for me, it probably would have worked better if I was able to like maybe watch 2 or 3 at a time as opposed to 6 or 7 at a time.
What the hell? It was binge watch. Listen, if you binge watch, what's one of them? Did you binge watch Iron Fist? No, Luke Cage. Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and some of the other Netflix shows.
Don't you talk about Iron Fist? Don't you talk about Iron Fist on this show? Okay, we don't talk about the Fist.
It was up there. It was better than mostly all those. Maybe some of the Daredevils, but it was good. First season was awesome.
All right. So now let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty with the real deal. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for spoiler. All right. Let's go ahead and spoil everything about this show. So if those of you who are just checking in, like Anna Vaughn, hey Anna, good to hear you. Good to see you. And Mike, what's up, Lenny? We're about to talk about The Boys, and we're about to spoil it. Just letting y'all know. All right, go ahead, Chuck. What you got to say about The Boys?
Well, I mean, after the first episode, actually after I saw the trailer, I was like very intrigued by this show. I'm like, okay, so they're gonna basically have the Dark Justice League on this one, with basically everybody looks kind of like Superman. Wonder Woman, Flash, and so on and so on. So it's kind of like the Justice League. I'm like, okay. And then I saw that dude on the first episode when he just obliterates old dude's girlfriend, and he's holding her hands. It's slow motion. You see everything just blood and the whole stuff is all slow motion, and then plops to the ground. I was like, oh shoot! I jumped up. I was like, oh god! I was like. Because nobody ever thinks about how, like, the Flash, like, yes, he's going so fast. If he actually hits a person, that's what it's going to look like. And I was like, yes. Wow, that was so bad. And then I had my boy on, forget his name, but a black dude. I've seen him on so many black movies. He's always on there. But the guy I was playing A-Train, you remember his name?
No, I didn't know. I don't recognize him. I feel like his face was really familiar.
You don't watch black TV shows. That's right.
I don't watch a lot of TV shows in general. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
You're trying to call me out.
Yes. Yeah, you're going to call me out the next segment. I know that's what the first thing you're going to say. But
I would never call you. Ever.
When I saw him... Anyway, let me get back to our point. when I saw him go through that one, I think I was hooked after that because I was like, this is completely uncut. Like this is something. This is like a whole new level. It's like a Game of Thrones type of killing with Shield and Marvel and DC movies. Like, oh wow, this is actually pretty interesting. I don't know what I'm getting into, but I think I like it. So, after seeing that first episode, it really kind of got me going. The next one, just kind of feeling the plot moves pretty quickly on the show. So it kind of just gets you right into things. Like, okay, she gets messed up, and he's already feeling guilty and wants revenge. Her boyfriend, but he can't do anything about it because he's nothing but a little punk that can't talk back to anybody. So that's when the main character pops in. What is his name? Give me these names because you don't remember. I watched it 2 weeks ago. You just watched it last week or last Sunday.
You talking about?
Come on,
it's Butcher.
you have this, sir.
It's Butcher.
Butcher. That's right. And Butcher comes in and I love how Butcher is. He's lying through his teeth, but you can't tell he's lying so much. Like you think he's like legit. Oh, he comes to be the FBI agent and everything. Yeah. I'm thinking he's actually a part of a whole organization designed to stop the superheroes. And we find out, hey, this dude is just a rogue dude that lost his woman to Highlander. What's his name? What's the dude? Highlander?
Homelander. I keep saying that too. I keep saying Highlander.
Highlander, Homelander cell, which is that dude's a whole nother case.
Now,
he is crazy.
Real quick, he plays Dr. McCoy in Star Trek, right?
He does.
Yeah, and he's also
yeah. I do remember him. He looks so much like Wolverine to me. He always kind of reminds me of Hugh Jackman.
He's an executioner with Dez and Troy, right?
Yep, yeah. And the guns, yep, that's right.
Right.
I know I've seen him on a few shows, but yeah, I remember from Star Trek, probably one of the more meaningful roles he had. But yeah, so basically, I like how it just kind of jumps right into the story. It doesn't leave that lag time like a lot of shows do, especially on the first season. It kind of just keeps the ball rolling. I like how we get introduced to the other team of the boys, and we understand that they were a group that I guess were tasked to take down superheroes in the past. And we see all the history with them, seeing them kind of going at each other's neck. I think everybody had a bad reunion. Nobody wanted to see each other. It's like when Butcher showed up to meet the first guy, he's like, "You owe me $40,000. Why are you here?" type of thing. And then they dropping the translucent dude off. That whole scene was hilarious. With the translucent guy is the invisible guy. That's following. What's the boy's name that his girlfriend got blown apart?
Oh my God, Huey.
There we go. Right. So Huey. So I just like how the interaction with everybody. Everybody got to meet each other. And you got to they're just trying to kill each other the whole time. Nobody likes each other. Everybody's getting played by somebody, and you never know who's telling the truth throughout the whole darn show. And then when you start to step into the arena with the superheroes, I mean, start talking about them. When you start going to superheroes, you find out like them superheroes are they're pretty shabby, man. I'm like, golly, like those dudes are horrible. Like, yeah, they put on the smile and the kiss the baby type of thing, and I'm a hero, but they don't care about human life at all. Them mugs don't care about them at all. They need that paper. That's the only thing they're doing. And that's I think they kind of highlight that in society with celebrities and maybe people in Congress. You see them on TV, you see them, shaking hands and all this stuff. And they're probably like, "Get the hell away from me. Don't talk to me ever," type of thing. Like I don't touch me. Wash my hand. This person just sucked my hand. Like they always think they're better than you. That's kind of how the superheroes act in this show. So I like how they added that whole twist to everything. Everybody's like the anti-superhero, the anti-Superman type of thing. But just real quick before you go, Homelander steals the show as the villain. This guy, when he let the people die on the plane, I love that. Bro. I was like, he ain't trying to do nothing. He was like, he went up in there, broke everything. But first of all, he didn't have to go. The bullets weren't gonna hurt him. He just had to laser the dude in half just to destroy. Oh, you can't fix it. All right, Homelander. Yeah, gracious. Take this
don't know my own strength.
Oh, I guess let me go back into it. But yeah, Homelander was the truth. He after he just let everybody die, even the little girl. And you saw the Wonder Woman doppelganger. She was like, can we at least take her? He was like, nope.
Right.
You either come with me or you gonna die too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I'm out. So he just jumps out. I'm like, dang, this is watching us die. He had no expression. And then he hit the ground running. He already had his plan, his whole behind the arc plan in action. Like, okay, I'm about to switch this all over me because they think I'm stupid, and I'm about to prove that I'm the mastermind that everybody was not expecting. And the twist, I don't even want to give all the twists away. I know this is a spoiler review, but I think some people probably haven't finished it all the way. But those twists at the end with actually, never mind. I'm gonna spoil everything because I told you. The twist at the end when you think he's Butcher has him cornered with Stillwell and the baby in there, and like he's like, oh, well, I'll blow her up type of thing. And then Homeland just goes to her and melts her face off, just like boy off of what's the other movie? What's the other movie?
Brightburn.
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 First I was like, Brightburn. Yeah, he's burning straight through her face. Baby on there crying. He don't care. Ain't nobody caring about no kids on this show. So if you sensitive about kids dying or stuff happening to people, the kids, this is probably not a show for you because they don't care.
Bruh. He does not like kids like at all. Like he be like straight like to the baby. Like every time he sees that baby, like
yeah. I thought that mom was gonna lay to that baby like so many times in this episode. I'm like in the series, I was like, he about to melt that baby face. Like he looked like he about to hurt that baby really bad. So so I was like scared for the baby the whole movie, but baby still gets it at the end of it. But and then you think Butcher's gonna die. He just takes Butcher, he wakes up, and now the whole tables turn. Butcher, his whole arc of his character was just like thrown in the trash. This is what made you who you are. Find out his wife's actually alive with dude's baby. And now we got season 2. So they left it. It reminded me of what's that show what's it, Showtime? No, Stars. Power. Okay. That's how them Power endings be. If you ever watch Power, like at the end of the series, something crazy happens, and then you gotta wait all year until it starts. I'm like, y'all suck so much. That's how I felt after this. I was like, is the next one already start filming? I'm over here Googling and everything, so I'm excited about the next season. Off of that.
Bro, I called some of that. I mean, the ending got me, but I knew that Homelander didn't rape her. I knew he didn't because there was nothing about his character that insinuated that that's the type of person that he is. Like, yeah, he uses his power in order to take advantage, but the only relationship that you see him with a female is this relationship that he has with Stillwell, and he never overpowers her. You know what I mean? Now, you could say, yes, that's the relationship he has with her. But to me, if they wanted to prove the fact that he's a rapist as well, then they would have put another female in there that he could overpower at some point. But he never did that. So I'm like, nah, there's nothing about his character that makes me think that he's a rapist. So, yeah, I didn't think, he was just old girl, Mrs. Butcher. She was just getting her meat on. She was chopping that meat for real.
I felt so bad for Butcher. I was like, dang, she was actually up in there just getting it in. And you thinking that you so sure yourself. He was like, yeah, my girl ain't do nothing. Like, he did that. Nah, bro, your girl, she was a thought at that point. That's what she wanted, that superhero meat. And she got it already. Good gosh, that was horrible. Down for nothing.
Boy. With me, so I said that I kind of went back and forth between, it being okay and great. And again, by the time I got to the end, like I really liked it. But I did have a couple things, a couple complaints, just a few. Like, for example, to me, there were so many characters that they're dealing with that sometimes it was a long time before between times that we visited that character. Like there were literally times I forgot that Starlight was in the show. I'm like, oh, what? She's still in here. Oh, okay. Or A Train. It's like because they had just had so many characters to deal with. I mean, you were always focusing on the boys every episode, but the subsidiary characters, you would see them from time to time. Some of that, I think, like having to just try to deal with the Deep in there as well. I think that kind of pushed it. It's another character they have to deal with, and that was another thing I didn't really like as much. I didn't like how they dealt with him. Like I liked the fact that they introduced him as like a main kind of adversary for her. You know, a sexual predator and somebody that took advantage of her and something that she was going to have to deal with. But like after that first thing, they just played him like the dummy every episode. Now, don't get it twisted. It was hilarious. Particularly the part with the dolphin. Bro. That dolphin flew out the window and got ran over by the truck.
That dang part. I forgot about that part. That part was too funny. That mug said it's slow motion. That dolphin going out that window. It was like, it's like, then it was like just laying there. It was like, okay, you can still save it. Freaking just go the strips. I was horrible.
When I saw that scene, I was like, I'm still in this, bro. Like I'm still in it. Yeah, this is great. Look, I even typed in my notes Highlander. Well, Homelander. I actually kind of thought he'd be more. I thought he would be more evil, and what I mean by that is, we all knew that the superheroes are going to be bad, but I kind of thought he'd be more like General Zod type of bad. Like I've got all this power, and I'm just going to throw things around and just really do anything that I want to do. He's not really that type of bad. He's more like go ahead.
When you were saying that, I was like, to me, I think a lot of people thought that. And then, like, to see that he's actually, like, the super smart, evil genius type of guy that always has, you know, other plans that you don't think about. He has that going on. He's playing chess while everybody's playing checkers, basically. And he has all the power. So, basically, they gave him the super villain plus the Superman, which is, I don't know, unbeatable. I don't think that's possible to beat that person. And he doesn't have any kryptonite. So he's probably never going to die. He should just kill everybody if he really wants to.
I think they'll have some kryptonite. I saw when I was looking for pictures for my outfit, I saw a panel from the comic book that didn't go very well for Homelander at all. Like it didn't go well at all. I was like, I'm not going to click on this because I don't want to know what happens. But it was horrible for him.
It was the actual comic book? It was like one of the the book. Okay. I'd like to see that. You shouldn't have told me that. Now I'm gonna go search and spoil everything for myself.
But to me, I thought he was more of a pragmatist. By that, what I mean is like he just kind of weighs the options. I really liked the whole not saving the plane thing. I thought that was great because people who've seen Superman Returns know that was kind of a tribute on that. You know, with Superman saving the plane in Superman Returns. And this TV show was like, no, that's ridiculous. That's not how that works at all. If he tried to catch the plane going at that speed, he would just fly right through it. So to me, I don't think he was being evil. He just realized there's nothing we can do. And, you know, and there's no good way to end this. Yeah, I can save one person, but if I save one person, they're just going to say, well, you didn't save everybody else. So he's the type of person that he's not evil per se. He doesn't have any type of connection with humanity at all. So he's just going to do whatever the heck that he wants to do. Let me see here. I talked about, and the last thing that kind of turned me off, I really prefer my social commentary to be a lot more subtle. Like they spent the whole episode with Starlight saying that Faith is stupid and nobody knows what's going on. I'm like, okay. They kind of went for overkill there. Like the whole episode, really, bro? Like really? Like I get it. I get what you're trying to say, but I just kind of liked it a little bit more subtle. And they were like really beating you over the head with their particular beliefs. And I was like, okay, I get it. But there were some things that I really liked. Like Chuck said, A Train killing Robin was amazing. That's the best part of the whole show because it comes out of nowhere. You're like, what's happening? Like time is slowing down and you see little specks of blood and then you see like blood just flying and bones. You're like, is that her? And then you see he's still holding her arm. Oh my!
Oh my gosh!
Almost everything with A-Train in this was great. I love seeing him pull the train at the end. Like, to me, when you saw him pull the train, you're like, A-Train is no joke, bro. Like, dude.
Yeah.
He's number two, definitely number two, the Homelander. And then him and Kamiko fighting was great. When he was taking her head and slamming her against the wall.
Yes, that was great. She got her back with that busted that knee open when she came in. Yeah, she got him back. She was a beast too. She was when she went and killed the nail lady. I'm like, oh dang.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. You don't mess with her. She definitely about to destroy somebody.
What's funny is they never really explain why she did it. Not that I saw. I don't really saw.
She was like smuggled over there, like basically kidnapped and brought to America. So I'm assuming the nail lady was one of those people because they said that she brought other immigrants over, brought a lot of immigrants to America. So I'm assuming her, some way she did that, and she had some bad blood with old girl. So
yeah, I think you can infer that. I don't, but they just didn't never really say like this is that person. Like, nah, she just went over there and just ripped her to pieces and went on about her day. Started polishing her nails. So. And the last thing, real quick, how A-Train got defeated, I like that. I thought that was really good. I don't know that everybody would be with me on that. They might think it's a cop-out. But when you have a character that powerful, there is no way that Starlight and Huey were taking him down. Not after we just saw him pulling the train. There was it wasn't going to happen unless you sneak up on him again. So for him just to have a heart attack, because of the drugs that he's been taking the whole time, that made so much sense, And lastly, yes, Homelander. I still wrote Highlander in here. Homelander killing Stillwell, and then Butch's wife and child being alive. Like, I normally can predict things, but I did not see that coming at all. Like, he shot her right in the face. I'm like, oh, jump!
Like that whole last 15 minutes of that, I was like. Oh, jump. Oh. What? Like, I'm thinking Butcher's dead. And he's like, well, he was going to blow himself up. I'm like, dude, mate, he's still alive? I was like, dang. And then his chick walk out. When that little boy ran out, I was like, oh, she's still alive. It's like that's I felt like one of those Power type of season finale ending type of things. So I'm hooked now. I'm like, y'all done hooked me now, Prime. So that's one of my shows I'll be watching every time it drops. It was that type of good.
And the black dude, the one who's actually the owner of the company, I forget what his name is, but he's the character from Breaking Bad. I can't wait to see him in the second season. Somebody talked about him playing Magneto, and Magneto, I wouldn't say that because Magneto, the fact that he's Jewish is a very important part of his character with everything that he went through with the Holocaust. But it's like, as soon as dude showed up on screen, I'm like, this dude is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, how he carries himself. It's like, this dude, oh my God, he's horrible. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know the guy you're talking about. I don't know, what's his name? You know his name? I've seen him on a lot of movies throughout the years. I've always seen him. He's a Hispanic dude, right? Hispanic black guy. It's kind of he plays.
Yeah, he's a Hispanic black.
Hispanic. I know he played on. He wasn't on that movie. I saw him on another. Oh, it was what was this the music Netflix
School Day.
with him doing the hip hop.
You're talking about the Get Down? He's on the Get Down?
Get Down. Yeah, he was the father of the girl. He was trying to keep her in church. He had this whole church, his mega church and everything. And his daughter was the Get Down dude's main squeeze. Never mind. Go back and watch it. That was a great show, too. But yeah, he was in that. That's how I remember him from. He's been in a lot of movies, though. A lot of TV shows.
Yes. He's about to destroy it in the next. You thought Stillwell was bad. It's about to be awesome.
I just need somebody to. I want somebody to be the extreme bad It's like because you know that Homelander's really bad, but he's like he's not he's like Killmonger type bad. Like because of his environment, what he had to go through, it made him his way. He would have probably turned out like Superman if he would have had some love in his life and somebody actually took care of him and that type of thing. He probably would have been a Superman. I mean, but you know what happened. We sitting in a room with a blanket. My blanket, yeah. I mean, that was sad. I was like, dang, little boy up in the white room, padded room with a blanket, talking about peekaboo. I'm like, poor little child. I said, I understand why they can't go in there and might get sliced up playing patty cake with them or something.
And I like it now. I'm ready to see the second season. If you like what we did, make sure to give us a like. Leave a comment here on Facebook or on YouTube. As usual, you've got to subscribe
to the vibe.
This is Color Commentary, where we give you views. Oh, we're not leaving. No, we're not leaving. Oh no, we're good. You guys are the real heroes. We're not leaving. We're not leaving at all. You guys.
You guys. We're gonna talk over here. We're gonna talk over here. You stay there.
Saturday morning.